أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم وفقنا وسائر المشتغلين للعلم والعمل الصالح بحق محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن عدوهم. Imam Ali alayhi salam said, "Praise be to Allah whose extolment speakers cannot attain and whose bounties cannot be enumerated by those who count." قال الإمام علي صلوات الله وسلامه عليه: الحمد لله الذي لا يبلغ مدحته القائلون ولا يحصي نعماءه العادون. With Islamic laws, we reach to issue number 33. Yes, 33. If a spring is active in winter but remains dormant in summer, it will be treated as running water only when it is active. We have a spring, and you know the ahkam of spring. We need that water goes from the earth and the water flowing, not staying at the same place. The ahkam of this spring, it will be tahir whenever it contacts najasa, just remind you, and even if it is lesser than a qur, it contacts najasa, and without acquiring the attributes of najasa, it is still what? It is still tahir. But if it is less than a qur and it acquires the smell, taste or color of najasa, it will be what? It will be mutanajjis. Now we have a spring, but this spring is in winter it's flowing. In winter it's flowing. While it is in summer it's dormant, it's dry. Can I put the same ahkam of spring to it in winter, in summer, as well as in winter while it is flowing? No, of course. The ahkam of spring will be acquired to it only when it is what? Only when it is flowing. That means only in winter, while in summer it is dormant, it is dry. I cannot give the ahkam to it. You understand this? Issue number 34. If the water in a pool or tank of a public bath, hammam, is less than a qur, but it is connected with a store of water which when added to it becomes equal to qur, it does not become mutanajjis by meeting najasa if its smell, color or taste does not change. Nowadays, fadl Allah, alhamdulillah wa shukur, each house has a bath. Before, there was only bath in a city, public bath, hammam. قبل كان اكو حمام واحد بالولاية، هذا الحمام إما للنساء أو يخلونه يوم للنساء يوم للرجال. تمام. There is a pool in this hammam. This pool does not have a qur water. It does not have a qur water. It is a little water, ماء قليل. But there is a pipe. There is a pipe and a tap. There is a pipe and a tap. When we open this tap, the water flows where? To the pool. And this pipe is connected to where? To a container. And this container has what? Qur water. Or the total amount of the water in the tank up there. And with the pool, it will be qur water. I will deal with this water in this container or in this pool as what? As qur water. As qur water. What does it mean as qur water? If it contacts najasa, it won't be mutanajjis, number one. And if there is najasa fills in it, It does not become mutanajjis unless it changes its smell, its color, its taste, according to the smell, taste of the najasa. Is this understood? Any question? Issue number 35. If water from the pipes fitted in bathrooms and buildings powering through taps and showers is connected to a tank holding water equal to cur, it will be treated as cur. All of us, we have in your kitchens, in your baths, what you have? Taps. And these taps right here, imagine this is a tap, connects to a pipe. And this pipe connected to where? To a tank or a container upstairs. When I open this tap, the water flows from this tap to a small basin. Imagine this, my garment, my abaya, is what? Is mutanajjis in this utensil. So this water which comes directly to the mutanajjis thing will make mutanajjis thing tahir. Why? Because this is a cur water. This is a cur water. When I turn off the tap, this water in the utensil becomes what? Qaleel water. Why? Because there is no connection between the cur water and the qaleel water. Okay? You understand this? Now rainwater. Definitely rainwater, number 36, Number 36. Any water which flows but does not gush from a source, will become mutanajjis on contacting najasa if it is less than a cur. But if water flows with force, underline force, please حطوا خطا جوا كلمة force، مهم معي كلمة force. But if water flows with force and najasa touches it at the end part below, the upper end will not become mutanajjis. Imagine this is a surface and this side is higher than the other side. What I bring a glass of water and drop it here. The water will flows. The water will flows from the upper side to the lower side. Okay? Now, this water, yes, it is a flow. Yes, it flows. But it does not have a source. It is not like a spring water, which has what? Which flows, which gushes out from the earth. So it is qaleel water. If it is qaleel water and contact najasa, here we have two pictures. Picture number one, if it flows with force, يعني جريان بقوة، إذا من عالي إلى سافل أكيد يكون قوة، تمام؟ Only this part which contact najasa will be mutanajjis, while the rest is still what? That's picture number one. Picture number two, but if this water flows but without what? Without force. It flows but without what? Without force, and it contacts najasa. The entire water will be what? Why? Because it is qaleel water. It is qaleel water, number one, and it does not have a source. I cannot deal with it as what? As a jari water. Is it clear, Baba? Now we came to rainwater, issue number 36. Definitely rainwater, it comes from the sky, from the clouds. So the clouds will be a source, just like the earth. The cloud will be a source. For this, I will deal with the rainwater as ma' mu'tasim. I will deal with water as what? As ma' mu'tasim. What does mean ma' mu'tasim? It means this water could not be mutanajjis if it contacts najasa, because I will deal with it as what? I will deal with it as kathir water, as a river water, as a spring water, since it is what? Since it is raining. Number one. Number two, the rain shouldn't be droplets. The rain shouldn't be droplets. A mutanajjis thing becomes tahir if rainwater falls on it once. So if this thing is mutanajjis, and it rains over it, pay attention, the essential najasa is not here. The essential najasa is not here, but it is mutanajjis. It is متنجس. نلاحظ مثلا لو هذا التليفون وين وقع؟ ذاك المكان WC. Okay, I remove the essential najasa. Now I put it under the rainwater. When rainwater comes over it, it will become tahir. It will become tahir. Why it will become tahir? Because it is rainwater. It is rainwater. Any question? No question? Provided that it does not contain an essential najasa, the mutanajjis thing should not contain. By the way, najasa, we have two types of najasa. The heavy najasa or the thick najasa and the light najasa. شنو النجاسة الغليظة؟ شنو النجاسة الغليظة؟ هي مو نجاسة؟ أي بعضها نسميها نجاسة غليظة ما تنزال إلا مرتين نغسلها، وبعضها لا نسميها نجاسة عادية مرة واحدة نغسلها. شنو النجاسة الغليظة؟ البول، يورين. ترى هذا نجاسة غليظة، انتبهوا عليه، ويحتاج مرة نزيل عين النجاسة ونغسلها مرتين وراها. أما النجاسة الإعدادية مثل الفيسس، مثل البلاد، مثل السيمن، هذا شنو نحتاج له؟ Touching the kafir, touching the dead, the dog, the pig with wetness. This just we need to remove the essential najasa and wash it once. Wash it once. Is this understood? حتى تفرقون ليش هاي نغسلها مرتين، ليش هاي نغسلها مرة واحدة. A mutanajjis thing becomes tahir if rainwater falls on it once, provided that it does not contain an essential najasa except in the cases of clothes and body, which have become mutanajjis because of urine. The cloth والbody, if they become mutanajjis with urine, for they become tahir after being washed twice as per precaution. And in objects like carpets and dress, it is not necessary to wring or squeeze. You know what's the meaning of wring? مرة الملابس شو سويتوا من تغسلوها؟ تعصروها مو؟ ومرة تغمزوها. واضح؟ مرة نعصرها حتى يطلع شنو؟ يطلع من عندها الماء، ومرة لا نغمسها هيك. هذا غمس يسمونه. And in objects like carpets and dress, it is not necessary to wring or squeeze. By rain is meant a sufficient downpour and not sanctity, shower or droplets. مونث أو قطرات. الريدة مطر. لما نقول المطر يطهر، مطر مو قطرات أو ناث. Issue number 38. If rainwater falls on najis al-ayn, and and splashes elsewhere. Pay attention to me. I have rainwater, okay? And this rainwater, imagine this is feces, blood, semen, whatever essential najasa. The droplets or the drops of the rain contacts what? Contacts najasa and it splashes on my phone. And contacts najasa splashes on the iPad. Contacts najasa and splashes on my dress. Are they, the phone, the tab, my dress becomes mutanajjis or not? If these drops of the rain are not having the attributes of najasa, these things are not mutanajjis. These things are not mutanajjis. And also, the water is not mutanajjis. The water is not mutanajjis. Unless these droplets has the essential najasa itself, بها هاي القطرات بها عين النجاسة نفسها, or it has the smell of najasa, or it has the taste of the najasa, or it has the color of the najasa. In this case, those things becomes mutanajjis. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, not. The other thing. Okay, this is next issue, inshallah. If rainwater falls on a najis al-ayn and splashes elsewhere, and if the essential najasa is not found in the water, nor does it acquire the smell, color, or taste of the najasa, then the water is tahir. So if it rains on blood and then splashes on and particles of blood are seen in the water, I get لكم essential najasa, or it acquires the smell, color, or taste of blood, it is mutanajjis. Issue number 39. If there is najis al-ayn on the roof of a building and water flows down from the roof after contacting it, the mutanajjis object will be deemed tahir as long as the rain continues. But if it continues to flow down the same way after contacting the mutanajjis object after the rain has stopped, the water will be mutanajjis. Now we have the roof of the house and it rains on the roof of the house, okay? The water, there is what? There is najis ayn, there is feces, there is blood, semen, dog, pig. The water of the rain contacts the essential najasa and it flows. Contacts the essential najasa and it flows. And it is still what? It is still raining. It is still raining. This water is mutanajjis or not? It is not mutanajjis. It is tahir. It is not mutanajjis. It is tahir. Number one. Number two, it rains. Now the cloud is finished or vanished or it goes. There is still water where? On the roof. It contacts najasa and it flows. This water is what? Mutanajjis. Why? Because it is qaleel. It has no source and it contacts najasa. It is qaleel. It has no source. It contacts najasa. This water which comes after contacting the najasa, this water is what? Is mutanajjis because the rain stops. Issue number 40. The mutanajjis earth or ground on which rain falls becomes tahir, and if it begins flowing on the ground and while it is still raining it reaches a mutanajjis place under the roof, it makes that place tahir as well. the mutanajjis earth or ground on which rain falls becomes tahir. And if it begins flowing on the ground and while it is still raining, it reaches mutanajjis place under the roof, it makes that place tahir as well. Imagine this place or this ground, it rains on it, and this place, it is what? It is mutanajjis. This place, it is mutanajjis, and the rain falls on it, and it's still raining. This mutanajjis becomes what? Good. It's still raining, and the water is flowing. The water is flowing, and it seeps from under this roof, under this ceiling. It reaches to another mutanajjis thing under it, and it's still running. It's still raining. The mutanajjis thing, the second mutanajjis thing, will become what? Will become tahir, since it is raining. Since it is continuing raining. You understand this? Are you sure? Issue number 41. If rain water falls on mutanajjis dust or sand, soaking it thoroughly, it becomes tahir. Now, I have this ground, and it is raining right now, but in this area, this part of the ground was mutanajjis, and this is only dust or sand. It is not a hard ground. It is not built of bricks. It is just mutanajjis. Definitely, pay attention. Definitely, there is no essential najasa. There is no essential najasa. It is only mutanajjis. There is no essential najasa in it. You understand this? When it is raining over this mutanajjis land or mutanajjis dust or mutanajjis earth, and the rainwater soaked with this sand or with this dust, and it's still raining, so it becomes what? It becomes tahir. It becomes tahir. If you will say that the najasa will come down, the najasa will become down under the ground. It's not my business. Under the ground, if it becomes najis, I'm not going to pray on it. I'm not going to use it for praying or something. It should be tahir. Yani, for example, if your mattress, if rainwater, issue number 42, I think this is the last issue. If rainwater collects at a place, even if its quantity is less than a core, and a mutanajjis thing is washed in it while it is raining, all right, it becomes tahir, provided that it does not assume the smell, color, or taste of the najasa. It is still raining, okay? And there is a small here that the water of the rain collects here. And I took my saya, mutanajjis saya, I want to wash it where? In this water which collects in this hole. I wash it. So, and it's still raining. My saya becomes tahir or not? It becomes tahir. It becomes tahir. Even the water is tahir unless it does not have what? It does not have the taste, the color, the smell of the najasa, or the essential najasa itself. If rainwater collects at a place even if its quantity is less than a quart and a mutanajjis thing is washed in it while it is raining, look, there is a source, it becomes tahir, provided that it does not assume the smell, color or taste of the najasa. Still only one issue in order to get a new topic in next lecture. If it rains on a pure carpet, if it rains on a pure carpet, yes, which is spread over a mutanajjis ground, and if the water seeps into the mutanajjis ground while rain continues, the carpet does not become mutanajjis, and in fact the ground also will become tahir. Okay. Imagine this is a carpet, it is on the ground, it is raining, this carpet is tahir, this ground is mutanajjis, still raining, still it is raining. Definitely the water comes through the carpet and goes to where? To the ground, to the mutanajjis ground. This mutanajjis ground will never make what? Will never make this tahir carpet mutanajjis. Why? Because the water comes through the carpet to the ground by force. By force. You understand this? And not only that, but also the mutanajjis ground becomes what? Becomes tahir because of the rain. Is this understood? No, there is no attributes of ayn najasa. My daughter, listen. No, this is essential najasa. I'm talking about the mutanajjis. Only mutanajjis. That means the essential najasa was here, then we remove it. We remove the essential najasa, but it is still what? It is still mutanajjis. Then I put the carpet on it, this tahir carpet. Then it is raining over the carpet. Is the carpet become mutanajjis or not? It does not become mutanajjis. It does not become mutanajjis. And as well, the mutanajjis ground becomes tahir. Is this understood? Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajjil farajahum wal an aduhum.